Hi guys. You are now tuned into Chitchat Radio. Lil Miss Chit Chat and I'm starting off light. I like to start off light. You told me I like to start off calm because we get into it. This is Chit Chat Radio with Lil Miss Chit Chat and DJ Young Fresh on Party 101.9. We chilling right now. We got stuff to get into, but I like to start off real cool, calm. Ask everybody how they week went. Be respectful. You feel me? My week was pretty. It was cool, calm, or whatever. I got these shirts made. Chatty department. Thank you. So we're gonna make sure all the girls got one. So make sure y'all hit me up so y'all could get one. Fresh, you was in Ocean Station. How was it?
Yeah, it was dope. It was definitely a vibe. We was celebrating the life of Notorious B.I.G. So, it was a good vibe. Shout out to the Notion Station.
Yeah, shout out to Notion Station. You know what I've been noticing? Every time I do go out, you know what I want to say? When I do go out, I feel like I be getting so much love. I be mad. Lately I've been getting into a lot of drama on Instagram. Well, people trying to bother me on Instagram and social media for some reason. I don't know why, but which is kind of discouraging to me because it's like I feel like it's always like some type of combative thing going on or some type of drama going on, and it's like I'm not that type of person. Like, of course I'm never ducking no smoke, but like I love to be like a positive person who's always like pushing positivity. I want everybody to win. And, I want everybody to be great. So I don't like all of that staticky, la, 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 la drama that people be trying to bring my way. But I do appreciate the fact that when I go out in person and I go to these events and I see people, I really get so much love in person. And people tell me, how proud they are of me and my journey and things that I've done. So that really means a lot to me. So shout out to all the people that see me outside and show me love. And the people that do support me and appreciate me, because I know sometimes I'll be going on rants about the people who be starting drama. So I just want to put that message out there that I do appreciate the people that do support me, that have been on this journey with me, making a way, because that definitely does mean a lot to me. So on my way here, I was scrolling through Instagram. It's always me on my way here scrolling through Instagram. So I was on my way here. I was scrolling through Instagram, and I seen that the Bad versus Wild thing. I guess the Natalie Nunn versus Jocelyn's Cabaret. Y'all watch Baddies, Jocelyn Cabaret?
Yeah, I saw it a couple times.
Okay, so Bad versus Wild is Jocelyn's Cabaret, pretty much versus Baddies or whatever. And I seen that Clarissa, who is Blueface mom, and Tokyo Tony, who was Black China's mom, was about to be on there. And I was just like, this is crazy. I just want to say I'm so grateful that I do not have one of those moms that be out here all in the mix and everything on social media and every comment. Like, girl, pipe down. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. And I could never date somebody who had a mother like that. I'm sorry. That's the ultimate... That's one of my non-negotiables. If you got a mother that be doing too much, always in the loop, all in that la la la, we not doing that, because there's some issues right there. And we're back. Do y'all like that Year Glow song by Glorilla?
It's alright.
You don't like it? I like it. I'm happy that she came back with that song because I feel like she was falling off. And her project, I really liked her project. I was proud of that project. I thought that I was actually shocked that the project was like a good body of work, to be honest, which it was. And I feel like she fell off or whatever. But then when she came back with this, I was like, okay. But when she says slapping rap bees and making bail, somebody told me that, well, not somebody told me, the streets been saying, the internet has been saying that Glorilla and JT got into a little altercation behind the scenes at one of the shows or something like that. And yeah, that's where that line comes from. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard.
She said before something happened, she'd rather go eat some jail food.
I know, that was crazy. I'm like, whoa, okay. You on that? But speaking of JT just announced that she's going on tour, pretty much to promote her music, and a lot of people was like pretty much trying to make fun of her or whatever the case may be, saying like, why are you going on tour? Like, because pretty much I guess the places that she's gonna be performing at or like appearing at is gonna be like, you know, like bars and little like small like lounges and stuff like that. So they was pretty much trying to play her like, oh, you're supposed to be way bigger than that. Like, you fell off, you going solo and you going downhill. Do you guys think that it is important for artists on, let's say, JT's level to like pop out to like these smaller venues as DJs?
Yeah, I feel like you gotta come outside and touch the people, man. It don't matter. It don't really matter how small or big the venue is, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta support the fans that support you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's ground level. So you don't have to do. Everybody don't have to do arenas or something like SOBs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like SOBs, there's a few in New York that's that size or a little bit
I think in
bigger.
New York she's gonna do the Harbor. I have never been to the Harbor. You guys?
Harbor.
I've been to the Harbor.
Not.
I think I DJ'd at the Harbor.
Is the Harbor bigger than the terminal? The terminal in the city?
I don't know about the terminal. I've never been there.
It's on the west side. It's where Jay-Z was, and they got like the balconies on both sides of people. Where Jay did his, I think, B-side show or something like that, and I think he brought Nas out and a few people. He was there. It's the terminal. Mm-hmm. It's like on the west side, like 58, something like that. It's like literally like between, I think, 12th and 11th. It's pretty big. I was there for the Dungeon Family. If you don't know who the Dungeon Family, that's Outkast and the Goody Mob and them. Yeah, I was there for that. It's a pretty good spot. I think that would be a cool spot for her. You know. Yeah, she. I guess her team. She don't need she doesn't have a fan base to do an arena.
Yeah, let's be for real.
Right now, so I think she's doing what they call a chitlin circuit. She's doing a chitlin circuit, which is smart. It's good that she do that. Like he said, a touch. She has merch. Have a team of merch out.
Yeah, and I think she said in the comments that she plans on coming back after she really drops her album and going on like another tour, I guess a bigger type of tour. But I feel like it's good just to separate herself from Young Miami if this is what she's gonna do. But I'm not 100%, even though I do love JT as a solo artist and I feel like she's very talented. You know, I do like her new songs, but I'm not saying that I'm super happy about the City Girls split up. Like, you feel me? I like City Girls as City Girls, to be honest. I feel like they're so much better together, you know? So to see them break up, it's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, when City Girls first came out, I will never forget. One of my friends, she sent me and she was like, this is ratchet. Like, what is hip-hop coming to? Da-da-da. And I was like, I actually like it. You feel me? It's giving me Trina. And everybody know I used to love Trina back in the day. When I was a kid. I don't
think anyone's in minds is boo-hooing over the breakup. I think people do, because, they was getting on Young Miami more. And they want to hear more from JT. So I think she's going to do well as far as music-wise. And if she definitely touches the people, be humble about it, and do great music, she can go far. She can go far solo, as a soloist.
Okay. Do you guys see a career for Young Miami as a solo artist?
Rap? No. I mean, she could come out. As far as longevity,
she did just drop that song, The Yams Era. Y'all heard it?
No. See, that's what it's crazy. See, a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest. What does it for me? Her voice over the beat. Her voice. I can't. On certain beats, you need the right production, the right beat to fit in the pocket of it all. She could do features. She could come out with. I believe she could come out with an album with a lot of features.
Who,
she's gonna need
Young
help.
Miami?
Yes.
Yeah,
she's gonna
definitely.
Need help. And it has to be done tastefully. It has to be done right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't feel like she's passionate enough about rap to really put in that effort to do it by herself. If that makes sense.
Right. No, you're right. No. You're right. You're right. Right.
But yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, she kind of said that. Like, she wants to do what she was already doing. She wants to do TV. She wants to be on a TV. So, I mean, this situation that's going on.
Yeah, she's about to
right
drop
now.
the reality show. I heard that they had to, like, I don't want to keep talking about this man, but I heard that they had to,
Skip it.
re-record a lot of
Right.
parts of because he was in it or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
And some people are saying that has to do with the breakup, but I just feel like they've been like just, separating, going in different paths. I feel like sometimes you grow apart from people. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm not surprised. I kind of already predicted when I first seen him come out. I said, this ain't lasting. I already said that, really, to be honest.
I mean, after she held her down in jail when they did all of that, I mean.
I'm sorry to say this, but I said it because how many women in the industry stay together long term? Let's be real.
I mean, not even just in the industry. How many women stay together long term, period, if we want to be
Right.
technical?
But I had to throw the industry because the industry is very mixy, very messy. So I had to throw that in there along with attitude, and whatever the cattiness that women possibly do in the industry. So I just seen it like, okay, it's been a long time since two women or a group of women get together to do music. So I said, I want to see how long this lasts. So when this happened, I said, even though they did it, what's the word? Adequately? I can't even say the word. But at least they did it on a nice, whatever happened behind the scene, I don't know. We don't know. But at least it's not something that, they broke up because of this, that, and the third.
Right.
It was. I guess it was discussed. Meeting was had. They was like, okay. JT obviously wanted to do more music and be more creative as an artist. So Miami looked at it, probably was like, okay, I'm in this space, you in that space. I don't really want to go that far, like how you want to go. So she didn't want to hold her back. So she's like, go ahead, do your own thing.
I want to see a real successful like girl group. You know how back in the day we had like 3OW, we had
Destiny's
Black,
Child.
we had Destiny's
But you
Child.
name an R&B artist.
Yeah, that's true. But I would like to see it in hip hop. We've never seen it.
Yes.
But who?
Salt and Pepper.
That's not Salt and Pepper's like a City Girls. You feel me? It was two because other girl was like a DJ. Like I would like to see a real.
But that's a group. That was like the Run DMC for the females.
But I would like to see like a 3-4 group of like I want to see them dancing, performing, making song. You know what I mean?
That would be more in the R&B realm because if it's going to be in a rap, it ain't going. Too much. Because rap has either you're going to be hard or slutty or this or that.
But what if it was a group of rappers and singers? You know what I mean? Something like that.
It has happened in the past.
You know what I
but
mean? Like
nowadays,
TLC.
I don't know. How would that? I'm asking
saying,
a dumb question, but how would that work in today's time? You know what I'm saying? Like all that's going on, and how things are being perceived.
I see some of them out there, but they're not blown up yet. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
I agree with you. I know some.
There's these girls that I really really like. They're from Brooklyn. They're called the Proper Girls. Oh my god, I can't play their music because it's not clean. But they are so fire. Like I want to actually bring them up here.
Off scene, I'm gonna give you a girl group that I just met in Virginia. And they from Atlanta. They all sisters.
Oh wait, I know. Oh, I think I heard about them. This
Start with an M.
This guy, he does security in Atlanta. He told me about these 3 sisters who was a group. He called me like, yo, I know these 3 sisters. Da 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 da.
I could show you.
I could show you them on Instagram.
I met their father, he's the manager. We spoke.
Yeah, they.
The father managed them, and that's funny because I used to DJ for a girl group, 3-girl group. They was from Coney Island called Simplicity. And
I want to call him actually.
One of them was a rapper, and they all sung though. So they was mad dope. I was a DJ for a few years and everything like that. But yeah, I agree with you. But in today's climate, the way things is and the way how women are perceived, and if it's more of a cleaner look more positive for the young females, I don't know how far that will go. I'm not saying it can't work, but would they win is the thing.
Right.
And at the end of the day, in business, that green is what wins. So, they be like, yo, sell your soul. Go ahead, sell your soul. They'll tell you sell your soul, and that green will come in, and they'll cater to you until that money start trickling away, and then they'll put you on the bench, way down the bench. You won't even be the sixth man. You'll be out the door mainly until, and when the next person comes, that's how the music industry works. You know about, of course, Universal and all of them getting rid of their whole staff and everything. So now it's a major shift. I don't know if y'all seen with a lady, I guess she was in a Supreme Court, whatever situation. They talking about the whole Apple situation and Spotify situation, what they trying to do with all that, which I said it, I think you said it, that I said, yo, artists, let's see if you could really, do you really have fans? Do your own website, sell your own stuff off your website, merch, music, everything. Let's see, because a lot of, be real, them numbers are being altered. Yes. Them numbers are being altered.
They are definitely 100% being altered.
They say numbers don't lie. Yes, you can. Yes.
Just like, especially in this day and age, you can lie about anything in this day and age. Pretty much, you can fake anything. AI didn't. Oh, speaking of AI, wait.
Go ahead. Yeah. You telling people lies, but your pockets are light. Your pockets.
Speaking of AI, I'm gonna say this before we go back to music. So, her name is Kelsey Nicole, right? Megan Thee Stallion's girlfriend, best friend. So she did an interview or whatever. I did not watch the interview, but she did an interview, and I seen a clip where they said, we're hearing that there's some videos going around of you having the gun that night. And she said, I don't know, with AI, anything's possible.
What? To use AI?
That was smart. AI can almost do anything though, for real. Yeah, baby.
It's Lil Miss Chit Chat, and I'm back. I got a special guest with me, Deveye. Big Roots in the building.
Excuse me, Farrockaway.
Yeah, Farrockaway in the building.
Don't act stupid. Hello.
Because what you gonna do to me if I act stupid?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my God. They're too crazy.
But how are you? How are you doing?
I'm outside, man. I'm blessed, man.
You always outside. I respect you for that. You always be outside in the mix doing your thing, working very hard.
Yes, rubbing shoulders and shaking hands. It's like a campaign run all day.
So tell me, how did you even start rapping? How did you step on the scene in the first place? Because we don't know each other for that long. I just met you these past couple of years, right? So yeah, tell me.
I started off rapping from doing freestyles in school and shit like that, man. Dropping freestyles in school and shit like that.
What school did you go to?
Excuse the cursing and shit.
Yeah, no cursing.
I was doing freestyles. I went to John Adams High School and all that. So
okay,
I won a couple talent shows, threw a couple ciphers, and I just felt like I was getting a good lot of reactions. So I just started taking it serious from there. Yeah, dropped the album and I dropped a mixtape in high school too,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you was
already
music
videos. Yeah,
you was selling your mixtapes on the street,
for
back in the day.
$5-10, yes sir.
Okay, you was making that bread, real
yes
hustler.
sir. Not out the trunk, but in the bag though.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, man. So ever since then, I just been putting that work in, man. Starting to take it serious as the years went by. So that's how I started out.
So over these years, what would you say has been the hardest obstacle that you had to face so far? Because
watching the company I keep, and preserving my energy, because sometimes I run out of gas, and sometimes I get into situations because I got the wrong company around me. So those two things right now to me, it's obstacles that's big to me that I'm trying to overcome.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I have learned as well, that you got to make sure you around the right type of people, you connecting with the right type of energies, because
everybody ain't for everybody.
Right. Everybody's not for everybody, and
everybody ain't meant to go.
You can be guilty by association. You could be caught up in a whole indictment just for being around the wrong people.
And you can lose opportunities by being around the wrong people.
Right. So you definitely got to stop cursing.
I'm sorry.
You definitely got to be moving tack.
Yes.
So, being that you said that was the hardest obstacle, what advice would you give to somebody that was trying to get into the game, that told you hey, I want to be a rapper?
Trust your gut, don't be lazy, get out your comfort zone, meet new people but still watch the company you keep, rub shoulders with the right people, your relationships matter, you know, and give it your all 110%. A lot of people be lazy and lollygagging with this here. You know, if you're not consistent, you ain't going to be able to be persistent in this. You know?
Right. So speaking of, you keep speaking about keeping the right people around you. So I see you got this whole BQE wave going on type vibe.
Shout out Big BQE. Shout out to the whole BQE. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so tell me about that, how that came about, who's a part of it and stuff like that. I see the name rolling around. I know like J-Live is a part of it and some other people. So tell me like more about it and how it came about.
It came about, shout out to my boy Slayron. We was doing a lot of shows at a spot in Brooklyn where we was together a lot. We was already doing a lot of shows together, you know, like me and J-Live did a song called Sanction last year, and it went crazy. On the radio, it went crazy in the spots and all of that stuff. So ever since then, you know, I've been rolling around with them, you know, bringing them out the shows. They bringing me out the shows, and then we started doing, like I said, these weekly shows that we was doing, and it just be like we just got closer like a family and stuff like that. So Slayron sent us the beat while we was doing these shows, and I fake didn't like the beat. I'm gonna keep it straight up a band. I told Slay, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. That's it, cool. You know, it's cool, but I just remember J-Live, Dizzle Raw, and Easy Blue sent the song to me, and I was so eager to get it done, and I recorded it right there and there in the crib. I ain't even go to the studio with them. I recorded it in the crib, and we had to wait for my man Spider Cashmere to get on that, and my boy SP to get on that, and it was history from there. It took like a good week for the song to be done, but by the time, like I said, we was doing these weekly shows, when we performed it, we seen the reaction. It was just going crazy from there. So we shot the video that same week, and we dropped it. Shout out to IG Visuals, and then we started working on the EP like immediately because we saw the traction that it was getting from the record alone. You know?
I love that y'all did that. I feel like that was a smart move. I always tell people like you need to collaborate and connect with people that's not from where you're from, your area, because that's how you could cross brand, cross promote.
Very,
you guys,
very organic as well, like, because me and Dizzle Raw had a record called Added Up before we did BQE.
Yeah, I remember that song. I like that song.
So, again,
we spit that on here.
Right, so we was building before we just joined his forces and on some group stuff as a wave and as a movement. It's just that we putting on for both towns, Queens and Brooklyn, but at the same time putting on for New York all as one with this, you know? So we felt like there was a good idea to go with that and call it BQE because we be holding it down for both our towns.
Right. And I also noticed that you've been doing like these appreciation days for like a lot of people or whatever the case may be. So tell me about those and how those came about. And
honestly, it started off because I be feeling like in the city a lot of people don't give people their flowers for what they be doing out here. You got a lot of people that be doing favors and people that just hold it down and do you know, connect the dots for people. And you know, I see a lot of them things on and off the internet, and I be seeing how certain people just don't get praised for what they do, you know. So I just like while I was doing those weekly shows, I started doing the appreciation day once a month with those, and we had started off with Kaya Baby first from Queens, because I've been a fan of Kaya since I was first started rapping, and you know, just what she doing for not just New York City and for the culture of hip hop and rap is so fire, it's so organic for the females before the female wave got lit. So it's like I just wanted to give the flowers and appreciation to those type of people.
That.
So we had people like Kaya Baby, we did Billy B, and we did K Goddess, but we still got more coming up. I wanted to start it off with the females first because I feel like the females been really going crazy. They've been leaving a mark in this game with no, like, they just relentless with it right now, and I got nothing but respect for the grind and what they doing and what they been doing for the city. So, I mean, that's what I started off with, the appreciation day. We got more coming up soon for anybody that's putting on in the city in the right way, in the correct way. Hello.
I definitely respect that. So you mentioned Kaya Baby being someone who, you know, you've been a fan of, you know, since high school, which obviously grew into a relationship. So who are some people, would you say, like, inspire you musically when it comes to, like, you know, pushing your pen?
It's a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. I want to say it's a lot of people, but it's a good handful. I know that people like you said, Kaya Baby, Connie Diamond, Keen Streets, my dog Piff Jones. He inspired me. It's a lot of people. My son, me.
Oh, I'm happy you said him. I don't really hear people talk about him a lot, but he's
that's
definitely
my dog.
talented. I don't really know a lot about him, but I've heard some stuff from him.
Super genuine, down to earth. And he probably one of the hardest working dudes that I know from Queens. He go crazy. People like Cello, people like Meek Mills, just a lot of people that's inspired me to go crazy with my pen, but there's a lot of people that like motivate me as well with this. I feel like a lot of people motivate me and inspire me. You know? Shout out to everybody though. Hello.
Right. So how do you feel about the support when it comes to like media like me and like, you know, other media personalities and like blogs? Do you feel like you get a lot of genuine support, or do you feel like it's like,
So, I feel like it's a until I'm doing the hard work, and then everybody else want to like not say tag along, but you just got your slow moments in here with if you dropping the right music, they gonna post it, they gonna repost it. And I feel like a lot of people don't be like getting in tune with the people in the blogs. They just feel like the people in the blogs are supposed to be automatically posting them. People in these blogs are automatic. They got a network. You got to get next to people. That's how I got next to you. Hello. You feel me? You was doing your job, and I felt like I wasn't like I'd be seeing you do playlists and doing certain things, and I'm like, yo, I got to get next to Chitchat. She's one of the people that's like putting out a list for the females, and it will go crazy. And I just see, like I said, it's just certain people in the city that I feel like that hold down the culture, and especially the media. Like, you got to put that work in and then get next to them in the internet and in real life. You got to do your job with this.
right?
A lot of people don't get the support because they not really doing their job as they supposed to. You know?
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I definitely feel like I would have probably been tapped into you a little earlier if it wasn't for the rise of female rap, because before like the female rap really started blowing up, I was like tapped into boys more. You feel me? I would be doing like lists for boys and girls, top New York lists when I first started. It wasn't just a female rap list, but when female rap blew up, it was like I
was in tune with you since you was doing the interviews before. When you was doing the interviews with Stunner Girl and stuff like that. So I was in tune. I was trying to pay attention. Hello.
Yes. With that being said, let's get into some more music. Then we're gonna come back real quick. And we're back.
That's that heat. Jesus.
Yeah, that was that heat. I was
Shout out
actually in
to
the studio
Native
for that
Dance.
song, so shout out to that.
Shout out to Chit Chat. Shout out to Native Dancer. Yeah, we got a classic about to drop. Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me.
So speaking of something about to drop, you about to drop a project, right?
Yes, sir. Love, pain, and passion. You know.
Yeah. So tell me what your creative process is like.
Or what, as far as recording?
Just overall, when you coming up with a song, or everything, the whole creative process when you're writing, because you be coming through with some bars.
I've been writing for a long time, but for like the last 2 years, like even for this project, I ain't write. I'm punching in mostly. So like I got the studio in my crib, and I'm punching in. I'm taking my time. I'm sipping. I'm smoking. I'm vibing, and I build. Sometimes I write the first 4 bars and then I go. But most likely it start with the beat though. If I ain't feeling the beat, if I can't marinate and vibe with the beat, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna force it. I ain't gonna do something that's not supposed to be there. But most likely it start with the beat. If I'm dancing to the beat, and we good to go. You heard? So yeah, that's my creative process right there.
So you prefer to do like more upbeat songs, turn up type of?
Yeah, I do at the moment, but I'm still a rapper. I'm still an artist. I'm an artist, but I'm still a rapper. You feel me? So on this album, I got back to the basics. I got back to really rapping. I got back to giving people quality music, not just drill music, not just trap music, quality music all the way around, from head to toe. On this album, I feel like it's like Thanksgiving. It's a little bit of everything on there.
What do you think about the current state of hip hop?
I feel like it's in a good state right now. It's about to make a transition right now. It's a whole bunch of new energy about to walk in the door. I feel like it needs to be this energy, and I feel like it's in a good space.
I agree. I'm super excited for what's to come. I feel like the right people is coming into the industry now, the real talent, you know. For a while, it was like, okay, there's people coming in the game now. It was like,
right.
You know, bubblegummy rapping.
But it's a lot of, I feel like lately it's a lot of underdogs, not just from New York City. I know my mans that been working in Texas. He just caught his big break. You got a lot of people that been working in these different states, because I be going to like these music events, and I be going networking. I be meeting other artists. It look like it's overnight, but a lot of these artists, they've been putting in that work for a long time.
Yeah.
And they changing the narratives in their town and their hoods, and it's finally getting to break the glass. So I feel like in the next couple of years, music and hip hop right now, and in the next couple of years, is in a great state.
Yeah, I always tell people that people feel like it's overnight that, you know, this success happens for people. But a lot of the girls that I know that are blowing up right now, a lot of people that are blowing up right now, they've been working for a long time.
Heavy
really
hitters.
putting in that work.
And they
like
heavy
really,
hitters,
yeah. So to see them finally get the recognition, it's like, you know, I feel like that should give people hope.
That's a big
But
fact.
also should let people know that everything's not going to be overnight. Everybody's not going to get like that Ice Spice success.
Everybody's story different. I mean, a lot of the times you can't escape the story because people don't know Ice Spice's story. She was rapping. She not like that's a one-hit single, but she was rapping.
No, she was rapping. I knew about Ice Spice before she blew up for a while. You feel me?
And she was doing numbers. It just wasn't the numbers that we was paying attention to. You feel me? So there's always somebody out there working that's really trying to push forward. It's just that when it's your time, make sure you take that time. You go crazy with your time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. What are some things in your career bucket list?
I'm trying to get me a Grammy. I'm trying to be on a BET. Yeah, all of that. I'm trying to be on TV. I'm trying to own cribs. I'm trying to start up a label. All that. Like, I'm trying to do a big dog status, but it's one step at a time. It's a marathon with that shit. You feel me? Like, I got a lot of big goals, but I feel like we tackling the small goals right now. You know, taking over the city as far as like, you know, networking, doing features with the right artists that's doing the right things, and then we about to take it on the road. We about to go on tour probably at the end of the year to go to these different states. Like those my small goals right now. But we got big goals, you know, mansions, cars, you know, $100,000, $1 million, all that.
So let's say you were signed to a label and they told you that you could pick any two artists to make a hit. Who would you pick?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I probably yo, who cooking right now that'll make a hit with me right now? Any artist on the come up or that's on already?
Somebody that's on, an artist that's on. I said make a hit.
Probably Chris Brown, one, because he an automatic cheat code, and Drake. Chris Brown and Drake
that's definitely a cheat code.
Those are cheat codes. Those are the cheat codes right there. I ain't gonna hold you. You catch one of those, you out of here, buddy. You heard? Like, for real.
Facts.
Label tell me the budget is nothing, whatever you want to do. Go get them. Hello.
I ain't like niggas, no way. Pull up in that old white OJ. All black greatest cap feeling like I'm O'Shea. Like my rose nasty go both ways. Muslim nigga bar and rockin' Christian. Stewing to the game, I hope you listen. Seen the murder 15 buttons, head like Boston Rich. Until then, walk the feds, tell them come and get me. I'm shooting off one leg, call me Dirk Da Vinci. I done beat the odds when the odds was against me. With the code of life, I could crack Da Vinci. And quiet storm raising havoc. And shooting for the stars, I'm like the magic.
DJ Young Fresh, the boss, spinning the hottest music. Yeah!
Chit Chat Radio each and every Sunday, 7 p.m. You know the vibe, baby. Shout out to Farrockaway in the building. That boy Deveye here. Shout out to that boy Izzy, baby.
Mega bar and rockin' Christian. Stewing to the game, I hope you listen. Seen the murder 15 buttons, head like Boston Rich. Until then, walk the feds, tell them come and get me. I'm shooting off one leg, call me Dirk Da Vinci. I done beat the odds when the odds was against me. With the code of life, I could crack Da Vinci. And quiet storm raising havoc. And shooting for the stars, I'm like the magic. And still inside the trenches, having dreams of Calabasas. Stuffing dirty money under mattress. Remember rocking academics, now we rock Versace fabric. Reach for my chain, 4, 5, 6. Ballin' on these ringers, now I feel like Detroit Pistons.
He said that he was real, my nigga, you ain't official. Niggas drop a bag, nigga, they gon' get you. We ain't feeling sad, my nigga, they won't miss you. Said that it's a problem, okay, what's the issue?
He said that it's war in the go, okay, we gon' slide. That we all homeless, niggas outside. And if it's real drama, nigga, don't grab the pistol. Call me as a bitch and I hope that it don't get you.
I be praying that it's heaven cause it's real on earth. Really felt the fire, they don't put me through the words. Really felt the pain when I was putting in the work. Did the weed and did the liquor, but I never did the perks. That's the shit I stand on, crying cause my man's gone. Caught him out of bounds, cool him off when the fan drawn. Fell back, but now I'm loaded, I was sick like COVID. Niggas is fake, we expose them. Back to back V's when we stepping out. Wolves trying to check us out. The homie about to touch down, can't wait for them to let him out. Felt the sky, but I hit the ground.
DJ Young Fresh, what's up, boy?
Said that he was real, my nigga, you ain't official. Niggas Niggas drop a bag, my nigga, they gon' get you. We ain't feeling sad, my nigga, they won't miss you. Said that it's a problem, okay, what's the issue?
I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. This got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. This got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. This got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. When you got a vibe like this, they try to use you. Something like the army in the clubs when we move through. Started with $1, we gon' flip it to a $1,000,000. It ain't on my body, I came here to seal a deal. Made it through the storm, I know I'm nothing like the rest. Until we get the job done, we never take a rest. I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. Got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. When you got a vibe like this, they try to use you. Something like the army.
Brand new Deveye, Dice Peso, you know the vibe, baby. Shout to the Farrockaway, Uptown VX, Boogie Down Bronx, let's do it, baby.
I know I'm nothing like the rest. Until we get the job done, we never take a rest. I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. This got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. When you got a vibe like this, they try to use you. Something like the army in the clubs when we move through. Started with $1, we gon' flip it to a $1,000,000. It ain't on my body, I came here to seal a deal. Made it through the storm, I know I'm nothing like the rest. Until we get the job done, we never take a rest. I already know the game, you don't got a lot of me. This ain't putting that shit on, they ain't flies me. Nigga, I was dealing with the pain, he wasn't proud of me. Now I ain't gotta lift a finger, they gon' slide for me. They had me in the hoopty, now I'm in some new shit. Was eating a couple noodles, now we eating that roof. Yo, niggas bustin' U-turns, you know that shit the dog. They was saying on the boy, I was trying to kill him with love. Yo, nigga, this that pain and that passion. With the flow, it's no capping. Late night, my mom sleep in the basement, I'm bagging. I had to cut the dead weight, I couldn't deal with the baggage. I had to get back to the green and I ain't talking no cabbage. Pushing out the road, this is how we go. Trials and tribulations while we on this glory road. I gave my heart to the game and I never sell my soul. Sticking to the core, in a different mode. I know that you uncomfortable, this ain't what you used to. Niggas got me bugging, got me thinking I'ma lose crew. When you got a vibe like this, they try to use you. Something like the army in the clubs when we move through. Started with $1, we gon' flip it to a $1,000,000. It ain't on my body, I came here to seal a deal. Made it through the storm, I know I'm nothing like the rest. Until we get the job done, we never take a rest.
Ashes are burning brightly.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yes, sir. That's that heat. That's that uncomfortable. You heard? When the real's in the building, the real ones in the building, things get uncomfortable. You heard? Make sure y'all go download that. Stream that. Shout out to Dice Peso.
Yeah, shout out to Dice Peso. I'm not really jacking him right now, but I still mess with him. Me and Dice Peso go back. He's one of those people that's been here for my journey for a long time. Like how I say about like the Connies, the Billies. Yeah, like
been working for
they've
a long
been.
time
Yeah,
too.
we all like you feel me. Been working for a while outside.
Right.
So I definitely respect him and his come up for sure.
Yes, sir.
So if you could sit down and have dinner with anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
A dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Cardi B. I like Cardi B. That's my son.
What you gonna ask Cardi B?
I'm gonna just have dinner with her. You said just have
I
dinner.
said sit down and have dinner with someone. You gotta talk to them at dinner,
Oh,
right?
I thought she meant like taking somebody out to dinner like that. Like, hello, excuse me, Lori Harvey, one of them. I don't know.
Okay. You the first person that came here and really messed up that question. That's just losing me.
Yo, nah, but you mean
You sit down and have dinner with. When you sit down and have dinner with someone, you're having an intellectual conversation at dinner. You would hope so, right?
Chitchat.
Out of all the people in the world, you would want to have dinner with Cardi B.
Yo,
I'm a Bob, so you know I'm going like, okay, are you okay right now?
it just hit me. It just hit me because I forgot. You heard me? Yo, come on, man. I thought you meant like a.
Out of all the girls, that's who you want to date?
It was just a date. I said Lori Harvey after,
Yeah, I like Lori Harvey.
You know what I mean? Or who's shorty that do the Milano? I like that shorty. The Milano shorty.
Okay, but seriously, if there was someone that you could really have a conversation with about business, like who would that person be?
Honestly, I probably have a conversation with people. Probably somebody like Rick Ross or 50 Cent.
Okay, I respect that.
As far as like on some business tips and like marketing schemes and like rollout plans and like, cause they know how they like guerrilla marketing with their ways. You feel me? I was always a person that like if I'm dropping like how I'm doing right now with this album, I want guerrilla marketing, guerrilla promotions with this.
Yeah, you want it everywhere.
Yes, yes. So shout out to Raw, shout out to 50. Hello.
So you be outside all the time in the spots doing your thing. How does that make dating for you?
How does it what?
Make dating for you?
Should be all over. One minute they rocking with me, one minute they like, oh, you too much for me, you feel me? So it's like, it is what it is, you heard? Like, I feel like love is a distraction anyway.
I was gonna ask you, if you had to choose between true love and your career reaching its peak, what would you choose?
My career.
Why?
Cause I feel like I'm gonna find love. Love come and go, especially if you talking about with a woman, it's gonna come and go. Hey, if they solid, they gonna be here. But it's like for my career, where I'm supposed to be broke.
True.
I take my career over the love.
So what is
I got a love for my career. I love for real.
So what are some qualities that you look for when you are dating? You know what I mean?
She gotta have a head on her shoulders. She gotta have a job. You know, she gotta be working. She gotta make sure she take care of her people, take care of everybody around. You know, family orientated. You know, heavy on the guard and stuff like that. You know, I like me a nice little hoochie mama. You know, but they gotta have their head on their shoulders. I like the ones that got their head on their shoulders. They moving right. They doing right. Hello.
Would you date another rapper, or she gotta have a job?
I dated a couple rapper females.
Okay.
They be doing their thing. One thing I learned about from these females, they super with their details. They super with the presentation on how they do things. So I learned a lot from dating female rappers and stuff like that, or messing around with them, or even picking up tips from them.
Yeah, me personally, I feel like it's always easier to date someone who's also a creative because they kind of like understand your lifestyle and what you got going on.
Definitely, I feel like.
But
sometimes it's a mix of.
It's easier, but me personally, I don't want to be with nobody that.
I done had the best.
I
want to
go home and go home. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to go home and go home. I don't want to be talking about this.
That's
I
what
want
I was
to
about
go
to
home
say.
and.
I had like the best of both worlds because I done had like a serious relationship with a female that's like has nothing to do with the rap industry, and then I had relationships with a girl that had serious things to do with the rap industry. So it's like I seen the best of both worlds as far as like what you just said, like, yo, somebody understanding the life that you in, and then the person that don't understand the life that you in. That when you take off the cape and the glasses and everything, that you going home, you know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that life sometimes. When it's time to really work and go put their hands in the mud and go get things done, they don't understand it. They think that you just outside. Hello.
Right. No, definitely. That's.
I mean,
it's hard. It's hard.
Best of both worlds, baby.
So where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, right now, I'm on my marathon route, so I'm definitely been stepping into probably getting my LLC, getting the label right and all that stuff, so that I'm not looking for an opportunity. We gonna give the opportunity and still build as our own, and try to get like a partnership and try to get like a big distribution deal and build an empire on top of that, not just signing a deal. I think in the next 5 years, I think I'm gonna probably be running the label and still be the star of that label. You heard?
I respect that. What would be the qualities that you would be looking for in an artist to sign to your label?
Hard work, man. You gotta be ready to be up and be on time and be ready to take care of that work and be ready to send out them emails. Go ready to sit down with them radio stations and go outside, take pictures and get to know these other people and do these shows and record every day. This come with a lot of hard work, son, because a lot of people think it's easy and it's not, you heard?
Hard work beats talent. When talent don't work hard, I tell them that all the time.
Yes, sir. Bless up. So that's the type of people I want around me. Those are the type of artists I be rocking with, the artists that's trying to put their all into this, that's trying to invest in themselves, that's trying to build, that's trying to grow, that's trying to be uncomfortable so they can be in a better place, you heard?
I respect that.
Hello.
Tell me about the project. Tell me more about the project. Who could we be expecting on it? Because I haven't seen the track list. Like, I know you posted it, but I haven't really got to look at it. So tell me about the track list.
Again, since I've been rocking with the females a lot, I got only 3 females on here. And I know I got 3 females on here, and I got 2 of the guys. I got Dizzle Raw and I got 917 Racks on there. However you say it, but that's my boy.
917 Racks.
Yeah, I'm smacking right now. But yeah, that's my boy. And I got Connie Diamond, I got Stunner Dior, and I got Nate the Dancer. So
okay, that's fine.
I mean, I feel like all those people I just named, they got great energy. They got their own motion in their own ways, and we got a personal relationship outside of the music. I didn't want to really put too many features on here. I wanted to give people really a piece of me.
I feel like that's important because people just. Did you illustrate yourself in this project?
Yes, 100%. 100%. I feel like If I didn't like something, we changed it. If I feel like something was supposed to go there, we did that. I feel like with this project, I feel like it is growth. I feel like anybody that know me, there is growth. It's a lot of and it's a lot of details with this project. It's a lot of quality with this project as well. So I feel like I had a lot of say so with this project. But shout out to everybody that helped. Hello.
Right. So what would you say is the best thing that you have experienced so far since being on this journey?
Seeing that things can happen. I ain't gonna lie, like the best thing, period, is like knowing that the work you put in, people do notice in you. People, like, things do change after a while. You feel me? Like, cause
I was just talking about that earlier.
You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like I'm still an underdog. You feel me? With all of this, that's the reason why I go hard the way I do. But with my record, Hello, it broke me into different doors that I didn't think I'll see myself in. It had me around a lot of people that I didn't think I'll be around, and that year probably was like one of my best years as far as like musically wise, because it just felt like I'm stepping into the glow of me being actually an artist, me actually being a rapper, you know, like getting treated with the perks and all of the things that come with it, but actually being noticed for the hard work that you do, that you coming up with them ideas by yourself and then taking it out your head and bringing it to the people, and people actually growing to it and liking that record. It was just like, you know, it's like that's one of my best times with this shit.
I respect that. So you're very versatile. You know the business. You know, be doing your thing. Who do you think are the top 5 rappers of our time?
Of our time? Of all time?
Of our time, like our era, our generation. You know what I mean?
Now?
Like, yeah.
50 one of them. I ain't gonna lie. 50 one of my favorite rappers growing up. I ain't gonna say it. Dang. I still put Biggie in my top 5. I ain't gonna
Biggie's
lie.
always gonna be in my top 5.
Stack is still in my top 5.
Yeah, shout out to Stack.
Meek Mill's in my top 5.
Okay.
Jay-Z's in my top 5. What's that, 4?
Yeah, that's 5 now. That's 5. Yeah,
So
that's 5.
Yeah. That was quick. Yeah, but those, yeah, because I can keep going all day for people that I feel like be really like in our generation been holding it down. 5 sometimes don't be enough to me, but those 5 right there that I just named just now.
So what about new artists coming into the game? Who do you really like what they doing with the, you know, their whole brand? It don't necessarily have to be from New York, but just, you know, new artists, because I feel like, you know, it's a lot of new artists from all over. Like,
I met a girl at your show. How you ain't got no in your car?
Vay Vanilla.
She's fire.
Yeah, she's hard.
The 504 girl too.
Icy Girl 504. Icy Girl. She met at the Princess Diary store.
If we mentioning girls out of state and stuff, those girls is dope. Shout out to Detroit Diamond too. I met her when I was on in tour. She's in Detroit. She go crazy. But as far as like people in the town too, you got people like Connie, people like Neek Bucks.
Neek Bucks, Connie.
Dice Page, so Keen Streets. You got a lot of people. Piff Jones, like I said before. You got a lot of people that's doing their thing in the city.
Are there any girls?
Fab Dawn. A lot of people. You got a lot of
Not
people.
to cut you off, but are there any girls coming out of Farrockaway that's hard, like for real?
Right now that I only know that's shaking the town and doing what she doing is Maya Kenzo.
Okay, yeah, Maya Kenzo's definitely from Farrockaway.
Yeah.
I be forgetting that because somebody had told me she's from another part of Queens too.
She's from Far Rock. She's from Far Rock, gang. You feel me? Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Far Rock. She's one of them too. Like her family is one of them too. So it's like she's doing her thing. She definitely shaking on for the town, for the city. I ain't gonna lie, she doing it for the town.
Yeah, shout out to Maya Kenzo. I gotta
Other than that, people gotta get on their job because it used to be a lot of female rappers out there. I don't know what's going on. But
yeah, no, I'm happy that you putting on for Farrockaway because I feel like we don't really hear about it. People be, you know, people are like Farrockaway is kind of frowned upon to a certain extent. They be like,
that's
it's
why,
fine, whatever the case may be. But
that's why I'm the one making things uncomfortable because they gotta remember all of this. You feel me? And the last time we had energy like this was Stack, was Chink, so they ain't go, you feel me? Like, they gotta embrace this, they gotta love this, you feel me? So, like, that's the energy we be on. That's why I be in the Bronx, that's why I be in Harlem, that's why I be in a lot of these shows to leave that mark and let people know, like, Far Rock is not a damn joke. Excuse me.
Okay, energy.
Yeah, Far Rock really do be holding it down. And I feel like it's a lot of dudes still coming up that's out in Far Rock that's holding it down. Shout out to Izzy Rags, Orlando Cash, Fligger,
Izzy
King,
Rax is from
Porsche.
Farrockaway?
Yes,
I
sir.
thought he was from Brooklyn.
Both. He's from both. But I feel like he's mainly from Far Rock, though. Yeah, like Orlando Cash, yeah. But shout out to a lot of people that's out there in Far Rockaway that's doing their thing. If I didn't mention you, you know it's love, you know what's up, though.
King Streets from Far Rock, right?
Yeah, he said hit mad times.
That's
Shout out to
the
King.
big
King was
dog.
supposed to come up here a few times. Our schedules be off, but I'm proud of him too. He be talking.
Shout out to King, he putting on OD.
I love, like, I always say this, anybody from Queens, I don't play about my borough. If you from Queens, you always,
Right.
especially because I feel like, to be honest, I'm not trying to gas up my borough, but
Nah, you go hard for Queens.
But we also are home of, I feel like, the best spitters.
That's a fact, though.
We
I
got
feel
some
like
real good spitters.
I'ma
Like,
keep it
you
straight
feel
up a
me?
band,
Like, come
yeah.
on, like,
We got
King be
spitters for
talking,
real.
Cello be talking, Stargiella be talking.
You got a lot of people that be talking, whether it's bad talk, good talk, but I feel like a lot of rappers in Queens go crazy.
They really do.
And I feel like people look, or try to act like Queens is not there. But if you try to play with that pen, you try to step to anybody out in Queens with that pen, we gonna dance on you. Real shout out to everybody in Queens, Northside Queens, the whole Queens. You know what's up with me. We tap in for real. I don't want to start saying names. I say the whole Queens, you heard? For real, hello.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to Queens, seriously. So yeah, what can we expect from you up and coming?
Yeah, you know, Love, Pain, and Passion, March 17th. I'm about to give y'all a lot of good visuals. We about to have a lot of fun doing all of this, and then we going on tour at the end of the year with my son Scott Morris, man.
Yes, I jack that. Yeah, I want to do a show out here called For the Love of My City with the boys and girls. Do something like real, yeah.
Chat, you be putting on, son. I came to
I
a
feel like
couple
we
of
gotta
your
do
shows.
it.
You be putting on
Yeah,
for real,
so I
son.
feel like we got to do something for the boys and girls, like For the Love of My City type of show.
I'm with that.
You know, and just turn up. I feel like that would be good.
But listen, make sure y'all tap into everything I got going on. Make sure y'all tap into BK Weed. Make sure y'all tap into Orlando Cash, Izzy Rex, the whole gang, the whole squad. Everybody working. Everybody's a superstar in their own way. Hello? You know what's up.
Yes, you already know, and everybody can't come up here.
At all. And next time I pull up, I'm dropping 50. I wasn't prepared, but I'm dropping 50, you heard? We ain't gonna talk too much, but I'm gonna let the work speak. Make sure y'all tap in. March 17th. Love, Pain, and Passion, baby. Hello?